As people start working on themselves physically and mentally this year, I brought in Peg Bolger with the Belmont Village Westlake Hills Senior Living Facility to talk about cognitive health. So the reason I brought you in, first of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So many years ago, I lost my grandmother to Alzheimer's. And so it's something that my father constantly worries about, his cognitive health. And so I'm now worrying about my cognitive health. I find myself sometimes thinking like, oh, what was I thinking? What was I doing?
Right.
So what are some tangible ways for us to slow down the decline of our cognitive health?
One of the biggest things to remember is the brain is a muscle just like the biceps are a muscle. And when you want to build up your strength in your biceps, you have to stress the muscle. We have to stress our brains. And so you want to work on your brain. There's many things you can do. One really cool thing is if you want to have a good memory, you need to have good attention. So working on things that cause you to pay attention, like it could be playing cards. It could be dot to dots, believe it or not. Another one, really great one, is meditation. You have to focus on your breath.
I love that.
And the more you can focus your attention, the better your memory will be.
How many times a day should we work on this, or how much time should you spend doing this type of stuff?
I think if you spend some time every day, it could be as simple as taking a different route to work. It could be, you know, as you're driving, trying to remember all the songs that your favorite band played. Something like that, anything to stress it. And thinking about, and then I do have a game you can play.
Okay.
And you can do this on your own in the car.
All right.
Okay, so you want to take about 10 seconds, see how many animal names you can come up with that start with a particular letter.
Okay.
So let's do the letter B. How many animals can you think of that start with the letter B?
A bird. Animal with a B? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. All I have is a bird. I can't think of anything else.
It's hard, right? Right? So another thing to think about is you're stressed right now because it's a quiz, right? And if you can make it more of a game, you're going to be less stressed, and all of a sudden you're going to think of barracuda and butterfly and all these other ones, right? A bee.
Yeah.
But you can't think when you're stressed. So if you make it a game with yourself or your loved one at home, more of a game, not a quiz, you'll do a lot better.
How many people are dealing with Alzheimer's or have been impacted by it, you know?
You know, I've heard numbers like 65 million, but I think it's so many. I think it's so many. And because you have to think about the person, you think about all of their loved ones and their friends and their kids. I'm not sure I can come up with a great number.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. I really appreciate the advice and help.
You're welcome.